I had the kind of youth many dream of. No need to worry about money, no need to think about tomorrow. I lived by my own rules, woke up at noon, stayed up till dawn, spent money like leaves in the wind, as if the future didn't matter. Study, I brushed it off like a joke. Degrees meant nothing to me. I thought, worst case, I'll just work in the family business. There's always money at home. Then I graduated. I refused hard labor, thought light jobs were beneath me, low pay, too embarrassing in front of my friends. And so, months turned to years. I rejected every opportunity until no one wanted to hire me anymore. In the end, I was only left with manual jobs, the kind I once looked down on. Then it happened. My father, gone after a sudden stroke. My mother, broken, drowning in grief. Debts, lawsuits, a mortgaged house, and in just a few months, everything was gone. I looked at myself, 23 years old, nothing in my hands except wasted time and a past I couldn't undo. But I didn't give up. I went back to school, not because anyone told me to, but because I knew I had to. I worked by day, studied by night. I scrubbed floors, carried boxes, fixed broken pipes, whatever it took to rebuild my life. I had no knowledge, no real skills, but I was grateful for the struggle. Those hard days opened my eyes to the mistakes I made and gave me the fire to change. Knowledge didn't instantly solve everything, but it gave me power. The power to raise my own value, to move forward with purpose. You don't need to have it all. You just need to start again and mean it this time. My first job wasn't impressive. I wiped tables, carried crates, smiled at people who didn't always smile back. I made mistakes. I got drinks wrong, burned my hand on hot trays, and froze when a customer shouted at me. I didn't know how to respond. I just stood there, humiliated. But every mistake taught me something. Some nights I stayed behind after closing, tired, sore, wondering if all this was even worth it. And slowly, it started to make sense. One night, my manager sat beside me and said, "You don't grow by avoiding mistakes. You grow when you face them." That stayed with me. I started seeing connections. What I learned in school suddenly made sense at work. Communication? I used it to calm angry customers. Problem solving? I used it to handle rush hours, missing orders, and pressure. I wasn't just working anymore. I was becoming someone. They noticed. I got to train new staff, lead small teams, handle the shift when the manager was away. And one morning, looking into the mirror before work, I saw someone I didn't recognize. Not because I changed how I looked, but because I changed how I saw myself. I wasn't running anymore. I wasn't hiding behind excuses or blaming the world. I was showing up, doing the work, facing life head on. And that's when I realized success is not about luck. It's not about being the smartest or the richest. It's a formula. A few years passed, not overnight, but slowly things changed. The part-time jobs turned into full-time. The full-time turned into a career. I built skills, built trust, and I earned my place, not because someone gave it to me, but because I built it day by day. I could finally support my mom, not with grand gestures, but with stability, with peace of mind, with knowing she wouldn't have to worry anymore. I look back sometimes at the boy who wasted time, who thought the world owed him something, and I smile. Not with pride, but with gratitude. Because falling was how I learned to walk. Success equals knowledge plus skills, plus action, plus perseverance, plus opportunity, plus attitude. That's not just a formula. That's the path I walked, and it changed everything. That's my story. Not perfect, not impressive, but real. I've learned a lot from books, from people, from life, and I know I still have so much more to learn. So let me ask you, what about you? What has life taught you so far? What does success mean to you? I'm still on my way, and if you've walked further than me, I'd love to learn from you. Drop a comment, share your story, or simply tell me what I still need to understand. Because maybe, just maybe, we're all here not just to succeed, but to help each other grow.